Hey man,
All right, here we go.
I'm 0 for 20.
Right?
Not once after 20 times. Hey, it's Will Fly.
Hey.
Oh, will you?
I believe we are live on YouTube.
Right.
We on the
Yes, we
YouTubes?
are. We's on the YouTubes.
I'm looking for it.
Where? Oh, there. Okay.
Oh,
Welcome,
I like to have
welcome,
this up so I can see the chat. All right, everybody hit that like button.
Yeah, all of me in there.
And me.
uh,
So no one's going to watch tonight, apparently.
I haven't hit the like button.
well,
Okay.
hey, I haven't told anybody that Dave Perry's coming on, so there's a chance we can get some people come in and start watching. Bill H is in the house. Well,
There he is. Yep.
we're waiting on Eric and Jay to get better signal. Apparently, they're in the crappy part of Wisconsin and signal and all.
Isn't that anywhere?
Hey.
Man, you
Yeah,
might as well
ever
just
since
call them a truck.
Ever since the government issued the phones to us, we don't get good reception.
But you
That's
got
it.
one of them Obama phones?
Well, yeah. Don't you all?
Well, no. I actually pay for mine.
Wasn't it issued out with my EBIT card? Is that what it's called? EBIT?
I don't know. I thought they were supposed to come with new wings.
Well, they do too.
Food stamp card?
Yeah, food stamp card.
Oh.
You get a phone.
Mm.
Just ask my ex-wife.
Is that a mad wiener?
Yes, it is, actually.
Hey, anybody got the episode number? Is it 30? I think it's 30.
I think
I
so.
want to say it's
That's when
30. When you what?
Yep.
Man, I can't believe it's been 30 episodes.
Sent over
I know. I can't believe
recordings
there's somebody
to
still here.
Simon.
All right. I can take that back now.
It's not. It's the same 5 people.
Yeah. It's all good, man. Well, how was everybody's week last week? I worked Monday and Tuesday, had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and stayed at a Airbnb over in Kissimmee, about an hour from the house.
Was that?
Huh?
How was that?
It could have been really great. It wasn't, but it could have been.
She sounded angry when she said that.
I know. I kind of felt like I was. Now I know what Eric feels like. I thought I was in trouble for a moment. Kelby Cox, what's going on, sir? We just had some conflict, and it just kind of ruined everything. But
Marriage.
you know, it is what it is. And Madwood Barbecue, what's going on? Actually, good Lord, I don't even think. All I think I cooked was hot dogs and brats one day for lunch, and then we pretty much had crock pot. We had this chicken chili crock pot stuff, and then we had crock pot lasagna one night. Went to dinner 2 nights, and I cooked breakfast. Cooked some eggs, bacon, and stuff like that. Made some pancakes and waffles, but for the most part, I didn't really spend much time cooking, to be honest with you. Spent a lot of time drinking beer and floating in a pool. That was awesome.
So this
Pretty
was
quiet
not
underwater.
the one that you had originally planned to go to.
No, we were actually going to take the camper and go to a state park called Blue Springs State Park in Orange City. And 1 week to the day, we get an email from the state saying that they're doing some construction work in the spring and there will be no swimming. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not trying to hang out outside without being in some sort of water here in Florida. It's too hot. So we opted out. We opted out on camping, and they gave us our money back. And then we went and got this Airbnb over in Kissimmee. It was like $144 a night. It was 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage. It's a nice house. It had a pool, and we really had a good time there with the house and everything. It's just when you get one person that I don't know if they're trying too hard or just doesn't have common sense when it comes to having a conversation. It just kind of ruined everything for majority of us, and it was just not as much fun.
That sucks.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, really. I mean, I've done an Airbnb one time, and it was something similar. And it was down when we went to Disney World. And it was like, I don't know, 6 of us got together, and a huge 2-story house with a pool. And it was really reasonable when it was divided up. A lot cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, I think my wife and I together for the 4 days paid $230 as a couple. So pretty much everybody paid $130 or something like that per person, which is pretty decent price to have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house with a pool with 8 people there. I mean, it really wasn't. I think the total bill came out 3 cents shy of $900 for the 4 days. So whatever. Again, I think it's like $130 or whatever. I can't even, 127. I don't know. Whatever it was pretty good.
Did it have a pool?
Yeah, had a pool in the backyard, screened in, which was bonus for me because the friggin' mosquitoes here are just hungry. But with having a screen, we didn't have to worry about it. It was awesome.
Man, I wonder if we stayed at the same place. Because that sounds exactly like what I had. Yeah, it was 5 bedrooms. What when I rented was
How many folks did you go with?
6.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you just hung at the pool and pounded some brewskis for the most part, Shane?
Yeah. I without getting into too many details, I mean, we just lounged around. There was everybody left but Krista and I one day. They all wanted to go down to Old Town, which is a bunch of shopping. There's some stores and stuff there. We've been there, done that, and it was the middle of the day. I was like, I'm not going walking in this heat. So they all left, and Krista and I just sat in the and watched television for like 3 hours, and it was perfect. You know, it was just her and I time. And I will say, I don't know if my wife just noticed like how certain people act, but she's been real loving to me. I don't know if she just hope I don't leave and she ends up with something like that. I don't know, but her and I have been like, we've talked more since we got back than we have in the last 2 weeks. And I've got some really good arm candy because she's constantly hugging on me. And so I'm thankful for that, just so you know.
That's good. Sounds like she's thankful for you too. Maybe her eyes were opened a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like
he's an
what's
ass,
out
but
there.
gosh, he's not that bad.
That's exactly what she was thinking.
My words, not hers, of course.
No, I mean, I'm sure, but she is awesome though, dude. I don't know what I'd do without her, to be honest with you.
You're lucky
We
to
had
still
our
be drawing breath after posting that video, her biting it coming out of the trailer with that cooler.
Wait, what?
that's freaking
You didn't see it?
that's
Well,
awesome.
well, we might have to have a screen share.
Yeah, that's an old video from a couple years ago. Probably got a better part of 8-9 years ago. She goes out to the shed and she's like, I'm gonna go get the cooler. I'm like, all right, cool. She goes out and she leaves the back door open. But just as she gets the cooler and turns to walk out, the wind shuts the door. So you get a great view of her carrying this little cooler. She trips on an extension cord and just goes face first into the ground. And all she says is she was just worried about her white pants because she hit the ground in them. And yeah, she went in there one time to get something, and I had some nails sticking out of the side of the thing where I would hang like extension cords or whatever. And she bent down and got one right below her eyeball and gave herself a big black eye. In my defense, it does say the man shed on the inside of the door. So she really doesn't belong in there, and the shed's trying to tell her something. That's all I can think
Hold
of.
on a second. Okay, maybe I've been, married to Jay too long and the whole forensic stuff. Okay, so it was an extension cord. You had a camera out there videotaping it. It was just at tripping level. What's really going on here?
Doesn't belong in my shed.
So
Sound
He
production.
just doesn't.
I'm not interested, but theoretically, if somebody wanted to see this video, where might one need to go?
You
That's
can
what I
go
was
to
just-
TikTok. You can go to TikTok and type in my username, which is ppgchain.com. That is my username. And I believe it's the last or the second to last video.
Was this
And
not
Will,
on
if you could
Facebook,
share
too?
that. Yeah, it is. It's actually, don't play the sounds. Actually, if you go, geez, let me go to my Facebook. It can't be that hard to figure out, right?
Not for most.
All right, hold on. There I am. I have to move Dave out of the way. And go to videos. I will say though, she looked damn good in those pants, by the way.
Yeah, that's what Denise said. I mean, she complimented her. She said, "Oh, she's a little younger there, huh?" And I said, "Yeah, I think so." Because look at that ass.
Oh, here. Okay. All right. So let me screen share now. Hold on. I found it. Screen share. How do I make this into? No, stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh my
Stop.
gosh, just all kinds of violations flying around here.
All right. So this is as big as I can get the camera. So as you see her walk into here, this is the door. The door will miraculously close. See this extension cord right here?
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, no.
No one can watch it and not laugh.
Oh, no.
I'm laughing, but this is opposite day.
Bizarro day.
Look, she's like, man, I done
Oh,
busted.
heck?
How's my pants? How's my pants?
I want to see the fall again. That was like a two-stepper, wasn't it?
Yeah, she does pretty good. Hold on here. Let me go back to
There we
here.
go.
And
Just step right here.
Oh my gosh. Man, you got to slow-mo that bad boy.
Oh, well, good idea. She'll love you for that.
I'm sure.
yeah, it was pretty doggone awesome.
So what I want to know is, what did you do? Did you just immediately start cracking up? Like, did she know you were filming,
yeah.
or did you?
Well, no, this is our home security system.
Oh,
So what ended up happening is she came in and told me that she just fell. And I was like, oh, I've got security cameras. Let me go see this fall. So I go back in, I rerun it and see her fall. So then I take my phone out and I'm just videotaping the monitor. And in the original clip, you just hear me, she goes down, you just hear me go. I was just dying. And then I posted it to Facebook, so it's all good.
You got a good wife there, Shane.
I You guys never really hear me say nothing bad about her for the most part. She has her moments where I get really aggravated with her, but same, I'm sure she gets aggravated. I'm not, I shouldn't say that.
No.
I mean, it's probably rare. She probably has a better chance of hitting the lottery than actually being able to say that I aggravate her. But
Yeah.
for the most part, 90% of it, she's a good woman. I can't really complain too much. She has her moments, but for the
Yeah,
most
they
part,
all
it's all
do.
good.
Fortunately, they have us gentlemen around to keep them in line.
Oh, I know. You know where? Yeah, like a Dave's like, let me check this real quick.
I'm good.
You know where the rule of thumb came from, don't you?
Nope.
I forgot what country it is, but they literally had a rule of thumb that the man could not get a stick bigger than his thumb in diameter to beat his wife. I was like, really? I mean, what if you smacked your hand a couple times with a hammer and your thumb was bigger? That'd just be wrong. I forgot what country it was. It was some foreign country. I was just like, dude, that is like, how do you go out? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into.
Oh, if you get a really
Actually-
long branch, though, you can really generate a lot of torque. You know, rule of thumb's fine.
You know what would happen? I'd wake up in the middle of the night with either scissors or a knife in a region that I would not want a pair of scissors or a knife in. And yeah, that'd be,
You said para scissors.
yeah.
Bump.
Hold on,
No,
Paul.
dude, we're all right. I'm not trying to die in my sleep. She did try to murder me one time. This is a true story. And she'll tell you it only happened one time. Like it's okay. Uncle Steve, what's going on? Hey, I just watched Mcelroy Cook's. He did a beef tallow brisket, and he used your seasonings, Uncle Steve. Gave you a big shout out on that video.
So what's the overall
we were
consensus
driving-
on the beef tallow?
Of what? Oh, I haven't done it yet. I'm kind of interested. I've seen some videos where they're just like it doesn't really do anything extra. Then there's other videos when
They say it's amazing.
it's a life changer. So I'm one of those. I'll have to try it and see it, and then if it's good, then I'll keep going. If it's not, then I just not too long ago with a brisket, I learned you take about a cup to 2 cups of beef stock. When you let you take your brisket out after it's been wrapped, everything's good. You're just waiting for it to cool down or what have you. You add a cup or 2 of beef broth to the meat, and it'll literally like a sponge suck that beef broth back up as you're pouring it over top of it, which adds into the flavor and the juices of the brisket. Go back to my wife trying to kill me one time.
Please.
I was dead asleep in the passenger seat as we were driving. I believe we were driving to Ohio, and apparently I was snoring. So she thought it would be appropriate to place her hand over my mouth and my nose. And at some point I woke up because I was unable to breathe, woke up gasping for air. She's over there chuckling because she didn't realize. I don't know how one doesn't realize that we breathe out of 1 or 2 holes in our head. And yeah, true story. That really happened. She tried to murder me in my sleep.
It only happened
And that was
once.
just, yeah, one time. Anytime you guys see her, just say, hey, I heard you try to kill Shane while he was sleeping. She'd be like, it was one time. Like it was totally innocent. How do you reach across the pickup truck, place your hand over a mouth and a nose of a sleeping, unable to defend themselves person and say it was an accident? Really?
So her hand was actually on
I don't
your
think-
face still when you woke up?
Yes.
Oh,
And she's like, you were making me tired snoring. I'm like, come on. Dave, real quick, are you going over to Hodges Field this weekend?
No, I'm working.
Okay.
I wish I could.
There are, yeah, there's quite a bit of people that I'm seeing that are going to end up there
That's awesome.
this weekend.
I totally forgot about it. I'm not gonna be able to make it either. But that is,
Well-
actually, it's further, it was slightly further for me to drive there than it was for you to drive there. You remember that?
How many hours? It's 5.5, I think, or 6 hours for me.
Yeah, it was like 5-ish for us.
Further. Well, wait, you're in South Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was, I don't know, I want to say 7.5, something along those lines.
Oh yeah, definitely further for you.
Mhm.
And it was like 8 hours for you to get to Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Both of us. Well, yeah, ours was like 9. How many hours did it take for us to get to Ohio, honey? No, she can't hear me. The fan's on.
hey, real quick, anybody in the chat that wants to try Uncle Steve's shake? This guy, all my seasonings are pretty much Uncle Steve's. I end up using other stuff, waiting on a new order that I've made with him when I run out. But that seasoning is phenomenal. He's got a competition pig powder and competition beef powder is freaking. They're pretty good. He's actually got a dessert shake as well. You put over ice cream or whatnot. It's like cinnamon and
Cinnamon,
something else,
sugar.
sugar. Yeah, I'm not a real sweets kind of guy, so I haven't tried it or ordered it, but I put his seasoning on everything that I make. It's just good
Heck.
stuff. I just wanted to get a shout out real quick.
I
Is
actually
that
thought it was a
something-
pot reference.
Can you buy that? Can you buy that at the store?
No, you got to go to his website, Uncle Steve's shake.com, I do believe. I have to look it up on my phone. He started out as a Nick Griffith. What's up, man? You going to Hodges Field this weekend? I believe he's still making all the stuff at his house and packaging it all in his kitchen and shipping it out as is. But great quality, great product, and I mean I use it all the time. Let me see here. I'm looking it up now.
Did any of us taste it at a fly-in?
Yes.
All right then.
Yeah, it's Uncle Steve's shake.com. His stuff has been on some, like I just said, T. Roy Cooks. That dude has freaking
Craig
I can't even
Taylor.
remember how many subs. He's got 350,000 or 450,000 subs, and he just dropped a video yesterday or today about using his stuff on there. Craig Taylor, I know where you're
Who is
not
that guy?
going to be. Craig Taylor, he is. Oh, you know who he is. Jesus. What a. All right, Dave's out of here.
Did anyone fly today?
I have not flown since Sunday of last weekend. Smart Car Brian and I flew from the compound. I actually haven't flown the compounds since I had to run in with the police officer. And we went out Sunday morning and flew. We flew Saturday morning from the airport, Sebastian Airport. Then we went to the compound and flew Sunday morning.
You forgot, didn't you? You forgot to ask him about the sticker.
About the sticker. What sticker? He's coming over tomorrow to put my lights on, so I can ask him right
Yeah.
now. What sticker?
Eat Sleep paramotor that he said he would hook me up with. The sticker.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, we can make those. You tell me what you want.
Like what Smart Car Brian has on his car.
I don't know what smart car Brian has on his car.
Eat, sleep, paramotor.
Yeah, I just said it. He's got just like he's got little symbols I think actually it's on one of my videos, so I can send you a copy.
Yeah, I just saw it on somebody else's video too. They had a T-shirt.
That
Was
had
it-
the
was
F
it-
word in it, didn't it?
No, I think it might have been Kyle O. Maybe.
There's one that's got the F
I
word.
I don't know what that is, and I
I
don't
just-
care to know.
I just text him, so we'll wait to see. He's not the greatest replier. John from Slow Days, what's going on, sir? We flew Sunday from the compound, FYI. We flew Saturday from Sebastian and then Sunday at the compound. I will tell you at the compound, there's only one thing out there that I dislike more than anything. He said he's going to bring it tomorrow with him, Will. He has it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
What kind of
Willsy.
neighbor, what kind of neighborhood does John Wayne live in? My whole neighborhood is a shooting threat. Nick
Shooting what?
Well, Nick said to Will, we had a shooting threat across the street from me.
Oh,
My
Yeah.
God, you city folks. That's why I live in the country.
We were
I'm
we
not-
were walking in our neighborhood next to us, and it wasn't but a couple months ago. We were walking with the dogs, and there was a shooting right there. I mean, we had to like dodge bullets and everything.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
we hear shooting around here a lot, but we're also eating geese and ducks and, well, I'm not. But I mean, they're hunting all over the place,
yeah, that's the only shooting incident I'm familiar with, is if you're out in the fields and there's somebody else in the field next to yours.
right? Hey,
Whoops.
Will wants a sticker that says eat, sleep, and paramotor.
Eric.
How big of a sticker do you want? A 6-inch tall one will cover your whole windshield.
What? How's that possible?
Have you seen the size of your car? How
No.
big of a sticker do you want?
I mean, I don't have that information readily available. I'd have to refer back.
Is she making it right now?
Well, we
Yeah,
do have
really.
that facility.
I'm feeling the pressure. Ever since I've seen that sticker on Smart Car Brian's car, I wanted one. So I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. How about that?
Craig Taylor said, since all of us are all here, none of us went to EFD. That was I think it's a 22-hour ride for me or something like
That's
that.
big.
Screwed it.
Craig Taylor, I am in my trailer right now. I am at EFD, just so you know.
Yeah, it's one of them.
You're
Don't assume.
trailers. he's at his Airbnb.
Air DP.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that was real. Nick said about the shooting there. Just read that. So anyone you know? Anyone we know?
At Hodges or
No, I guess in Nick's neighborhood.
Across the street from a school or something.
Mhm.
Which
I didn't think he could live that close, but that's just me. Sorry,
I
Nick, I
know,
couldn't pass it up.
probably about
Some type of offender.
ago.
He just
I know about 10 years ago, about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, I was laying in bed, just turned the lights off and, you're not falling asleep yet, but you're just kind of sitting there. And we heard what sounded like gunshots. Of course, I jump up and I look out the window and I see a car just casually driving by. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I got up and got dressed. And about 5 minutes later, after I let the dog out and everything, came back in, I went to the front yard and I could see lights around the corner, red, police lights around the corner. So I walked down there and somebody had lit this kid's car up that was parked on the side of the road with probably 12, 15 rounds all through this guy's car. and it was the car that I seen. But I mean, you would think somebody just shut up a car, they would have sped up, but they just acted like it was nothing. And I will tell you, if they would have sped by, I would have paid attention more. But because they were driving by, all I could tell you was a white 4-door car. Couldn't tell you what kind of car it was or nothing. But that's the only shooting I've had around here, and that was 10 years ago.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Sean, you had a little bit of drywall damage in the ceiling before. What is all this now?
I am just working on, getting stuff painted and put up new lights and move everything in here. So I'm still figuring out everything out, structure and, going through and fixing up the holes and stuff and trying to figure out how I want to do this mural. And I think I figured it out. Just gotta do this.
Was that a disco light you just took down?
Yeah, it was.
Are you opening up a nightclub?
John,
Hey, this is
John's
not
out there
only
to
just my-
roller skate.
Not only is this my, paramotor facility, but it's also, the man cave. So, got to get everything in here.
You got a blank slate there. You can turn it into anything.
Mhm.
I do. And I can ride my 9-bot in here. No one can say anything to me. Hey.
Tony, what's going on, Tony? Oh, man, I tell you what, dude. My wife and I went out to dinner last night, and I wasn't on the show last night because, well, we were still at dinner for most of it. And I just kind of had the volume down, but I was just reading the who's screen sharing.
That was me.
Oh, that's Brian's.
Yeah, just
I got
showing the sticker.
I got it.
All right.
All right, it's done.
It's already ready. Is it in my mailbox?
It's in the mail. Go check your mailbox.
Hot off the press.
Man, already at your mailbox. You might want to check backyard, make sure the Lears aren't already camping back there.
Hey, speaking of gunshots, on a Friday or Saturday night, if I don't hear gunshots in my neighborhood, I wonder what's wrong. I mean, that's just commonplace out here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, one more negative thing about the Airbnb that we had. I purposely messaged the host and said, hey, everybody's coming from different parts of Florida, what have you. So there's going to be multiple vehicles. And she sent me a picture of the driveway and squared off because they have like a sidewalk that goes through the driveway. You're allowed to have 2 cars in front of it and nothing blocking the sidewalk. I was like, well, are we able to? She said, you can park in the street. We came back Saturday night from dinner, and there was one of the, and I'm not kidding, it's a HOA police, like gun, the whole, like a real cop, but a HOA police officer who had already wrote me a parking ticket for being on the street and was writing another one for the other vehicle that was in front of me. And a friend of mine that was there, who's also, I don't know if that HOA cop was a real cop. It looked official, but and he wrote a parking ticket. I don't know how that holds up, but he went over and talked to him. He's like, yeah, we got permission to park in the street. There's signs that say no parking in the street unless you got permission. Well, I pretty much have permission from the host that owns the house, and they threw away the cop, I guess, didn't call it in yet or something, and so he was able to discard the parking ticket. And we explained to him that we're out the next morning or whatever, so they pretty much left us alone. I was like, dude, there's just compiling issues with this trip that we had this past week, and I'm ready for a new one and a new adventure with nothing but positive in it.
Hey, did the ticket say send your $15 payment to Paul Blart? His address?
That, Eric, Eric,
At the
that's
mall.
super funny, dude. That's exactly when I walked up to the cop, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, he's going to shine me with his flashlight. And then I noticed he actually had a gun on him. I was like, God damn, never mind. I was like, so according to my buddy who's a real cop, actually said that, yeah, that ticket's a legitimate ticket. I don't know how any of that works, but I was just like, okay, because I was literally would have taken that ticket, tossed it, and never paid no mind to it until I'm at the compound getting a police officer asking me why I was flying over somebody's property. But anyways,
It was probably the next door neighbor.
well, on both sides of the bus were empty houses. I'm assuming they were Airbnbs as well because they had like no diving signs and exit. There was an exit sign on one of the screen porches or exit doors. So I'm assuming those two, but the next two houses from that were police officers. I guess lived there because he had his patrol car out there, and then there was the two houses from us was just a regular residence. We've seen them walking their dog countless times. So I have no idea. I no clue. I just wasn't any good. So anyways, my daughter did come up for the day and hang out with us and swam in the pool, and we all went to dinner. So that was pretty good. She had to work, so she couldn't get off and come over the whole time with us. She just started she's started working at a vet's office, and she's like a vet tech or whatever. So she comes home and tells us all the stories about the animals. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. So at work, I may have told you guys, I have no idea. So at work, we have a big yard where all the vehicles park, and there's sheds. Most of them are just storage sheds. My office is actually like a 12 or 14 by 20 foot shed, but it's insulated and it looks like a cabin on the inside. And every now and then these other sheds get a rat problem. There's woods all around us and everything. So out of nowhere, this cat shows up, and I notice this cat's ear here in Florida, when they catch feral cats, they'll neuter them and spay them, and then they'll clip their ear tip off, and then they send them back out in the wild. This way they can't reproduce and they don't have to actually kill the cat. Well, I noticed this cat had its ears clipped, just one of them. And I was like, oh, he's been fixed. So I was like, cool. I was like, well, I feed this cat, it'll stay away or keep the mice away and everything will be good. So I was hell-bent and determined to pet this thing, right? So the other day, before I went on this Airbnb thing, I was actually he'd come right up to me and take the food out of the bowl. And as he was eating, I would like kind of pet its back or whatever. And it would growl at me and take the food underneath the shed and eat it, come back out and do it again. Well, today, by the way, I named him Little Effer, politically correct right about now. And so today, I'm like all petting him, and he's like putting his head into my hand, like wanting me to pet him even more and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, he finishes his food, and he comes back out, and I hold my hand out like, hey, just smell my hand or whatever. And he nipped me. And I was like, you little effer. And then his name is going to always be that now. So anyways, I I have a pet cat at work now. Just so you know. I'm proud of myself for petting this cat. Because I have a cat that lives in this house that won't even let me go in the same room as it. It just runs. My daughter brought it home.
This was at work. I thought this was at home.
No, it's at work.
What's that black one?
Yeah, that black. He's got he's all black except for a little white patch on his chest, and then right at the tip of his tail, he has a little white tip. But yeah, so now I'm like every morning going out feeding the cat. In the afternoon before I leave, I can't just leave a big bowl of food out there because two things will happen. We got ants and we have a crap ton of raccoons. Raccoons there's just hundreds of raccoons out there. And every morning, someone's got to go and pick up all the trash because these people will throw food, say like McDonald's bags or whatever, they'll throw them in a trash can, not the dumpster, the trash can. And then the raccoons come and pull out the McDonald's bag or whatever, rip it open, eat whatever's in it, and just leave the trash. So someone's got to go there like every morning or every other morning and do a yard sweep because no one can walk over to the dumpster. And yes, I do go to the dumpster on Mondays and Thursday mornings and let the raccoons out of the dumpster because there's not enough trash for them to come and go out of. Yeah, I've got my Facebook page has got raccoons like coming out of I put a piece of wood in there so they can crawl out. And yeah, apparently I'm just realizing I might be a softie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No wonder
I
your
didn't
daughter
realize
wants to
that.
be at a veterinary clinic.
I know, right? Oh, that girl would bring home. If I was not to tell her no, this house would be full of cats and dogs and turtles and rabbits. Oh, it'd be nonsense running around here.
That's what my kid does. She's into the veterinarian thing.
I will be right back. I have to check the front door. Keep talking.
Well, I could tell you, of course, the person I was going to ask the question is now left, but the other day I looked out my window and we got a lot of deer out in the country, right? I mean, no surprise there. But there was this one lone buck, which that's not abnormal either for a buck to be alone. But man, that thing looked anorexic. You know, you could see his ribs and everything. And it wasn't a big buck, but I mean, I wonder if it's, you know, if there's some kind of disease that deer get or.
Yeah. So do you guys get chronic wasting disease there?
Yeah.
Yes.
So could be that.
Sounds like it.
We are getting that around here where these deer are looking just horrible. And then they say if you eat it, you grow a third eye or something.
Or you lose weight. So what causes that?
What, the losing weight? Exercise.
The chronic wasting.
The chronic wasting is something that it's spread in the herd. I don't know what caused it, but yeah, just
Who's the hunter? Who's the hunter in this group?
My sister.
Jade.
Used to be.
All right. Well, apparently you guys don't know how to hunt. So chronic waste disease, they actually once one gets it, they'll drink out of the same watering hole, or they'll drink out of the same pile of even grazing or whatnot, whatever they're eating on, one will eat, and it just transfers from saliva from the saliva to the other deer, and then yeah, you can't eat it. It'll make you real sick.
Does it affect other animals or just the deer?
Just the deer that I know of. I don't think hogs get bothered by it. Hogs eat enough crap. Black tongue, Dave Aller was saying black tongue. Yeah, that's another one. The chronic waste disease, you actually just see deer like in the middle of the road just running in a circle, have no idea where they're at. They don't know what they're doing. It's pretty bad.
Well, this one wasn't doing that, but you could really see his ribs and everything. It was obviously something wasn't right. So.
He could have just been sick.
Those
Or
deer that I
injured.
saw the other day when I was flying, I tell you, that buck was the biggest buck I think I've ever seen in my life. Massive. You couldn't see in the video, but man, it was just huge. I wish that I was hunting that day.
We saw one up in Ohio. It was pretty good size.
Yeah. The year before that though was bigger than that one by far. I didn't get a great video of that one. It's in my my video from Dave Purge from the year before or last year. It must have been 100 pilots flew over that same field that morning. And I come, I guess, just low enough and directly over top of them. That thing just stood up. And when I seen it, it was already too late. I swung back around, but it already run into the bushes. But this one that you and I saw, Will, that one just running. It wasn't like sprinting. It was just kind of galloping, like, I'll just keep my distance from this guy. And I never changed direction or what have you, but it just kept running straight. And then when I did finally get, I guess, close enough to where it wasn't comfortable, it turned off. And then that's when it ran towards you, correct?
Well, yeah, I was trying to intercept you a little bit to get some footage of your wing. So it just kind of, yes, it did. Then it went off in that little brush, that clearing, or not the clearing, the,
Yes.
you know what I'm talking
Windrow.
about. Yeah, and there it stayed. But it was pretty impressive to me. I mean, I see a lot of deer, but I don't see a lot of just bucks here in North Carolina. I know they're there, but I just never see them.
Yeah, bucks are a little bit more scarce than the does are. But, I mean, JP Tulo, what's going on? We got Angela and Tony in there. Luis is in there. Dave Aller. Did I miss anybody?
Linda.
Hey, Linda. And, Will, I did get my my footage on my GoPro to work correctly now. It does not jump around.
So it was
So
the
the
frame
setting
rate.
that yeah, it was, I don't know what it was on, but now it's on the 2.7K, I think you said it was, or it needed to be on.
Yeah, but you had it on
Zoom.
20 frames per second. You changed that to 60.
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. I actually did a screen lock on there so that it would not change unless I purposely unlocked and changed it. Mark, when are you getting to Hodges Field on this week?
Thursday night, Thursday evening.
Okay. I'm like I said, I got to get this big job done tomorrow. If I get that all done, then I may be out of here Thursday by noon. And then that'll put me just in time Thursday night to maybe sneak in a afternoon flight. And
Yeah,
then,
that'll be good.
Then I'll be there until Sunday morning. After my morning flight, I'll head home. Jason's coming up, so he was the last guy to mess with my carburetor, so I think I'm going to bring all the stuff to make sure he can rebuild my carburetor while I'm there, because I'm out. There's too many tiny little pieces for all that nonsense.
That is so kind of you, Shane. Always thinking.
I know, right?
Mark, are you gonna demonstrate the McElroy maneuver?
As Shane would say, that'll be a hard no.
Will, you weren't in here earlier for the pre-show discussion, but I actually came home today and text Mark, said, hey man, I got so much stuff I got to do around the house. I'm just not going to be able to make it. And really all it was is I came home, and as I pulled into the driveway, I realized that I was like 2,500 miles over the oil change. And I really didn't want to leave to go do the oil change today. But I work late tomorrow. Brian's coming over and helping me with the lights. The time I got all that done, the oil place is going to close. And then if I got off work, say noon, then I had to go get an oil change. And it just I was just like, I'm not doing it. I got too much stuff to do around here. Then he sends me a picture of his hard labor work that he did on some flagpole holders for me. And I was like, great, now I got to go. So I told him I was mad at him, and I will see him there.
Daggone it.
It's funny because I texted Mark and I said, I got so much going on this weekend. I don't think I'll be able to make it. And I just get a response back. Okay.
Hey, I'm used to that. Jeez.
You've been invited. I don't know how many times, Linda.
Oh, it's her.
You need to come to a fly-in, Linda.
I need a fly in.
Linda, we're
Linda's
tired of
house-
you ducking
I'm
the
in-
fly-ins.
I'm in my apartment now.
Wow.
I'm
Congratulations.
so happy. I
You're on
am.
your
I'm so
phone.
happy. But it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do without my son and his girlfriend, because they have just been absolute angels, just helping me with everything. And so my poor son, he's trying to hook up my TV, you know, of course it's not going to be easy, right? You know, because you have to do everything from your phone. Hardly nobody comes out to do it for anymore. So everything's on the phone and all that stuff. And so now it needs a HDMI connector or some crap or whatever. But he got my internet going, but I still have to figure that out, you know, tomorrow when they come over. His
Linda,
girlfriend will get the internet set. and stuff.
was after he got you moved in, was he in a hurry to get out of there?
I love it. I love this apartment.
No, I know after you moved
What?
in, was your son in a hurry to get back to leave?
Oh, he was totally, my son was just been, like I said, he was so excited about me coming, you know, moving in the apartment. He's only like 5 miles away. So
Well,
if
I know he had to quickly leave to go get the money that his grandparents were giving him to get you to move out.
Oh, that's right. I knew this was going somewhere. I really, sir, I don't think my family could get me out of there fast enough. I tell you what. But all in all, yeah, I've got some furniture coming next couple days, and I'm just super excited. It's a really cool area, and I couldn't ask for a better family. You know, it just you know, my son said, Mom, both of my sons are like, Mom, you've done so much for us. You know, we want to get back to you. I mean, how blessed is that? People tell me you're so lucky. And I always tell them, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. I am so blessed. So.
Right. Well, congratulations on your new place.
Thank you. It's a new adventure, and I'm super excited. And, you know, I'll tell you what, the couple days ago, I was, we were all out shopping at the mall and stuff, and Robert called Ryan, and
Traverse City.
all of a sudden Ryan hands me some money. He goes, here, this is from Robert. And, you know, he wants to help you out, Mom. And oh my gosh. So I can't be more, you know what I mean? What more can I ask for? And I never asked for anything, you know, and they're like, Mom, we're here for you. And it's a good feeling. It really is. So.
Are you north of Traverse City now?
I guess it's north, Petoskey.
I think you're north. I think you're about a 45-minute drive north of Traverse City, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes.
Are you near Torch Lake?
I probably, Ryan would know better than me. I'm still trying to get my grounds down where, you know, everything, but we did on Sunday, we took a drive. We drove through Charlevoix, and then we went to, drove through Travis Bay, and then we went to the mall, and that was a good hour or so drive from Petoskey, Travis
45 minutes from Petoskey to Torch.
Okay. Yeah. So
there you go.
It's
so beautiful.
Yeah, we drove through that town. That's kind of a touristy town.
Yes. Yes. In fact, my sisters, two of my sisters are coming up. They're going to come and visit me the second week of October, and they end up staying at the Hampton Inn because like Holiday Inn Express wanted like $300, and they at this time of the year they raise the room rates because people actually flock down here to see the leaves change, you know, the fall time and stuff. So anyway.
Yeah, we drove through there when we were going to that Torch Lake fly-in, and we thought it was a pretty city.
Oh, it's such beautiful country, really. Travis Bay is just beautiful. That bay is just breathtaking. So yeah, I just want to jump in and say hi to everybody. I've been kind of, you know, trying to get settled in and everything, and I should have my internet all up and be ready for Thursday. But
what's Thursday?
Now, what's going on Thursday?
paraglidingtalk.com. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. And your camera looks great, by the way.
My what?
Your camera on your phone.
On my phone. I know. Look at me. I'm so glamorous.
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm just.
How's the humidity there?
It's echoey in my living room right now because I'm waiting for my furniture. And actually Ryan's friend, his friend's got a lot of money or whatever, but he had some furniture that he said, I don't need it. I'm not going to use it. You want it? I said, okay. And so, so they're going to bring it over in the next couple of days or whatever. But yeah,
Hey,
it's
you're real close to what's that state called again? Wisconsin.
What's that?
What's that? Wisconsin?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Thank God we moved.
70%, Shane, is the humidity in Petoskey right now.
Petoskey.
Petoskey.
I love Petoskey.
Did you get a Petoskey stone yet? You have to have one. for your
I'm
house
going
somewhere.
to. I'm
Okay.
going to have to do that.
All
Yes.
right.
I passed the Petoskey stone once. It hurt so bad.
Petoskey.
Hey, I want your autograph, pal.
Not get Petoskey stoned, just Petoskey stone. Yes. What's up, Sean? I wasn't sure who was in the garage there.
Howdy. Yeah, this is my paramotor facility that I'm
Oh, I
making.
see.
Where's your mustache, dude?
Oh, I saved the porn stash, dude.
Dude, I liked it.
That's what.
I
And the
couldn't do
little
that. I
swoopy,
just couldn't do it.
the old
He's
Tucker got
looking
hair
kind of
swoop
hippie.
going on.
You're starting to look like Dave Ruff with your hair thing going on there.
That's what my dog said.
You're
They
looking all
said I look
fluffy up
kind of rough.
there.
You're looking like a farmer.
Yeah.
No, but
Oh my
seriously,
God.
how far is Petoskey from you guys?
From
Eric?
Well, we got to drive either lower of Lake Michigan, which goes through Chicago, or we got to go through the north part of Lake Michigan, which goes through the Mackinac Bridge. And
Yes.
either one, it's a ways. But
Yes.
I was at an airport today talking with one
You were
of
at an airport today? What?
talking with one of Jade's friends. And she, I guess, flies all over, and so GA pilots seem to get bored. And they're like, oh yeah, well, if you ever want to go for a flight, let me know, we'll all go for a flight. And she has a turbo 280 or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it means nothing to me. So she's like, oh, anytime you guys want to fly over to Michigan. And I mentioned the fact that, oh man, if I knew that, I would have had you fly Jade down to Ohio, and I would have left for Purdon's 2 days earlier. Well, she's like, oh yeah, I flew down to Ohio once. And I'm like, now I know this. So I'm going to be leaving for Endless Foot Drag here in about 10 minutes, and Jade will have to find her own way down.
Are you really going to Endless Foot Drag?
No, I wish I could, but I actually looked at my schedule, and my secretary has me all booked out this week. Because some of us have jobs and need to work.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know what you're thinking, putting my name on that list earlier of people with cushy hours or something, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, people can just sit around and knit all day.
Hey, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for somebody.
You guys are
I don't know who you're talking about.
Right?
I'm always at work, unless I'm not, and then I'm just not there.
Exactly.
Well put.
Man alive.
Hey, Will, I was going to say, I saw a couple of T-shirts
Go ahead,
that
Dave.
it said, eat, sleep, paramotor, repeat. Was that the one you were talking about, or was it just the 3?
Just the 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, there's the EF paramotor one, which I don't want.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the one we just mailed off.
That's the one
Okay.
Linda made that one, I think. Sounds like her.
I'm just looking at the map and man, endless foot drag. That would be an endless freaking drive. Dang, man.
Hey,
Columbia River,
real-
all of a sudden you guys are worried when you have to drive, but no, with the poor guy coming from northern Wisconsin with his wife and kids, you're like, yeah, come on down, and it's an easy drive.
Hey, man, you got a house on wheels. Let
He
it go.
does.
It's 24 hours you'll spend.
House
we got
sound.
Couple bucks for
We got
gas,
Pablo.
big deal.
we got Pablo in the chat. That Mark McElroy's buddy that he flies with all the time.
Mr. Fix It.
Stupid. Hey, Krista. I told the story about the time I was sleeping and we were driving down the road and
One time, don't try to kill him. You never live it down. One time.
Right.
That
I
didn't quite
told you
sound
guys.
like her reaction that she said she'd have before. Oh, Krista will tell you.
I
I
told
love
you.
you,
No,
Krista. I love Krista.
one time.
We do
love
too,
her.
because she's trying to snuff out Shane. Everybody loves her.
Don't laugh at his joke.
Oh, it's no joke, my friend.
He's just trying to get more clientele.
Man, she's you gotta watch her, dude. She's
One time.
yes, that's all it takes.
It didn't work. We're still here.
I'm not dead yet. Old Monty
Yeah,
Python
right?
reference there.
That's what
Oh,
I
she keeps
said.
I keep getting this life insurance policy stuff on me, man. I'm risking it all right now.
Walter from
She,
Australia in the house.
Yeah, Walter just got
Walt-
up apparently.
Hey, where's Walter from?
Australia, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Aussie. He's the Aussie. That's
The
right.
awesome
Don't
Aussie.
spit on the bananas.
What?
Angela, what old job did you get back? Is that called Tony?
Hold
Did
on
Tony
a
go
second.
somewhere and you got
That's something,
kinda-
Linda, I never tell that to Jade. Sorry.
Who's all in the chat tonight? So I can say hi to him.
Are you
Give me the
watching?
lowdown.
oh no, she's on her phone, so she can't pull up.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
we got your sugar daddy Walter in here.
Yay.
We have Angela, Bill H, Nick Griffith. We have Kelby Cox. We have Pablo. Tony's in here. Mark H,
Cool.
Bill H. No relations. DP, Aaron I.
Right on.
I'm looking. Randy,
Okay.
we, John from Slow Days. JP was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here.
Okay.
Dave Waller.
Angela, Sandy, and Paul.
Cool.
That's Pablo.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Craig Taylor
Oh,
was
look
in
at
here. I don't know
that
if he's-
mugshot.
Yep, the beard was here earlier. He's gone.
Okay. Cool. Thank you,
The
Chatter.
PPG, the other Nick is in here. Hey, Nick, are you going to Hodges Field this weekend?
Griffith or Perrine?
Perrine.
Okay. PPG, the other. Nick.
Yeah, he's on the West Coast. My buddy Jason's coming up Friday after work. I don't know if you guys can meet up or whatever if you're able to make it. It doesn't. There's no. The only cost is I think it's $20 a night to be hooked up to power and water, which is a pretty damn good deal. Oh, he's got to work. I think right now there's like 20 pilots going, or 20 something pilots already planning on going this weekend.
Man, wish I could go.
It's just big enough, Dave, that it's not uncomfortable for a pilot of your experience. You got everything taken care of now, right? You got a new prop and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I fixed I actually bought a prop. I guess it was a Bad Apples. No. What was after Bad Apples? Moonshiners. I bought a prop from Mark George at Moonshiners, a Helix.
Very nice.
So I slapped that on, but I fixed mine a la super glue and baking soda, and it looks awesome. So that was fun learning that.
Now, have you had a chance to actually fly yet since then?
Nope. Weather sucked. I had my little face plant, which you all know about. So my palms were healing up for a few months or a few weeks. Feels like months. And so between that and the weather and the recent issues I've had with my stump, have not been up in the sky. So I had an MRI a week ago, and I go Thursday for an appointment with my surgeon to go over the results. So hoping and praying that I don't need to go under the knife again and be another 2 months out of both work and paramotoring and all that good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you. Please.
Oh,
I'll take everyone I can get.
If you don't mind me asking, if it's none of my business, say none of your business. But I mean,
It's none of your business, but go ahead. No, seriously. What
we were
is it?
going to say that, but I mean,
Yeah, I know.
what can go wrong? I don't.
At this point,
I don't know. I'm just totally.
you figured losing the limb was enough, but no. When you have severed nerves, they form what are called neuromas. Those are really, really painful. And I've had 2 separate surgeries already for repair of those. And I have a feeling maybe I have another one somehow, which we couldn't believe that my last one even developed. But yeah, it's been really, really painful lately, and it's hard to wear my prosthetic for very long. So yeah, it sucks. Cutting my yard or the grass the other day normally takes me 35-40 minutes, and I don't know, it must have been an hour and a half just with having to stop basically. So yeah, something's going on in there. I don't really know what it is, but hopefully the MRI will spell some things out so we can figure out a course of action. But
So it's not phantom pains, it's actual pains.
Well, there's always phantom pain, but yeah, the neuromal pain is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different. It's very debilitating, and you get no warning. It just nails you out of nowhere. So sometimes it's inopportune moments, like when I'm meeting a bereaved family, making funeral arrangements, and all of a sudden I double over and growl like a werewolf. That's kind of embarrassing. So we're trying to figure out what's going on.
All right, what's happening?
Well,
dude?
not that this compares to losing a limb, but Krista has the same problem. She will just be walking or sitting or whatever, and she grabs the back of her leg, and she's in a horrible pain. And then, like it started, it goes away for her, and everything's good. But it just comes at weird times, and it really doesn't make any sense. She's had three surgeries on her leg, and she still has just as much pain in it with the nerves that she's had from the very first surgery that she's had. It's weird.
Nerve pain is a biatch.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to take, I guess for
You can
her,
take,
there's
like,
not much.
Yeah, I mean, they've got, gabapentin and Lyrica and things like that help. But when it gets to the point where it's a neuroma and it's a ball that is formed at the end of the nerve, that stuff doesn't touch it. So, yeah, it's no bueno. Thank you, everybody that said nice things in the comments. I appreciate everything. So yeah, if you're the praying sort, throw it out there for me. I appreciate it.
Sure will. Prayers lifted up, that's for sure. We're all family. That's all I got.
Rub that Petoskey stone.
Oh, I know. I got it. The guy who had my tattoo keystone. I'm so psyched. Honestly, I've always wanted to move here the last 4 or 5 years, you know. I just, yeah, I just knew when I came here and my son kept saying, Mom, you need to move. You need to come here. You need to come here. You know, when I was going through all my stuff. And then he called me one day, he said, Mom, I'm leaving my apartment, whatever, if you want it, you know, this and that. And I was like, yep, I'm there. And it all came together. Crazy.
So happy for you. That's awesome.
Thank you. I am. I'm so,
Savannah.
I get so excited.
Yeah,
So,
you're never too old for a new chapter.
nope, not at all. Not at all. I just, you know, and my poor son, you know, I gets like overly excited and then he thinks like, you know, cause he's been doing so much for me at the apartment and I get so excited and then he thinks that he has to get it done right away. Like I'm, you know, putting those vibes out like we do, like, oh my gosh, you know, the cable box came today, so we can put the cable in. But I didn't say like put the cable in today, right? Kind of thing. But
Yeah, you're just excited.
After work, and he's like, you know, Mom, and this and that. And I go, it's okay. It's okay. I just get excited about things. So he's okay, Mom.
Hey,
okay.
I'm not sure if I asked Nick Griffith if he's showing up at Hodges Field this weekend. I don't remember if I asked him or not.
Ask me what? Oh, who are you talking to?
Nick Griffith. He's in North Carolina.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he's planning on showing up this weekend or not. Nick is a really nice guy, by the way. He's very approachable. Once you talk to him once or twice, then first couple of times I didn't say anything to him because I was just kind of like, I'm not sure if he's like approachable or not, which is not normally me. I approach everybody and say hi to everybody, but I don't know. I was kind of thrown off a little bit, I guess, but he's a super nice guy. Every time I talk to him, I'm always, you know, glad I did. I just don't know why the first couple times I've seen him, I was like, I don't know if I want to say hi to him or not. I think it was the first time I seen him was at Flight If You Got It in Vail, North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Most likely.
Super nice guy.
His first flight.
Right.
Hey, who's
I
that
was there for
youngster?
that one too.
Huh?
Who's that youngster up there in that screen?
Yeah.
What's going on, Eric? Is that you?
That's me.
Oh,
Savannah,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
What did you call us all together for?
yes. We're here for your meeting after you.
What?
Yeah, Savannah, what's going down? What'd you call us here for?
I didn't call you here for anything.
That's not
What
the
We
do
memo
can't
I
hear
got.
you. You guys speak louder.
Okay.
so cute.
Did your mom and dad say, here, take over and just throw you on there?
They just like threw it to the wolves there.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
You know, just like, here you go. Okay, take over now. She's like, what?
Yeah, he's doing this.
It's okay. You're safe with me. It's okay. Don't worry about the other ones. Just,
Okay.
just look at me. We'll be fine. The girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
What did I tell
that's
you
a
about
classic
talking
horror
to
movie
strangers?
line.
Don't talk to strangers.
So you put her on the internet.
The only thing you didn't say, Linda, was my pretty.
She's all scared looking at you, looking at all you guys. She's like, oh my God.
You got your windsock going.
I only know like 3 people in here.
Well,
Well, you know me, and that's the only thing you need to worry about. I'm the coolest one.
You know PPG Grandpa.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows PPG Grandpa.
we all know PPG Grandpa.
We know the Gramps.
That was
Yeah.
a little creepy.
It's a little creepy.
It's the tickle monster, PPG Grandpa.
You know, I
Oh,
can't even
Lordy.
be a grandpa without you guys being crazy about it.
Careful on that ladder, Grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa.
I know how to balance.
Savannah,
yeah.
when are we gonna get this at the next a next fly-in?
Huh? What?
Hello.
Oh, I don't know.
You're
Well,
just
you
like
better
your dad.
figure it
You
out.
can't-
Yeah, just like Eric, can't commit.
No, just Savannah, all you gotta do is hook the camper up, take your dad's credit card, hook the camper up to the truck, and go to whatever flying you want to. It's all good.
The only,
You gotta fly this weekend.
oh yeah, when we went down to Salt City, I got to fly in a trike now.
Oh, gee, just kind of forgot that, did you?
Ah,
Very nice. How was it?
Awesome.
It was fun.
Was it scary or?
Yeah, it was scary because honestly, I don't even know why, but
Wait, who was driving?
Paul.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you said it was your
All right.
dad, then I'd be like, totally understand.
Yeah.
So Savannah, I slept in that little, your mom and your dad made me sleep in that little cubby hole up at the top. That's
Oh,
where
here
you
we
normally
go.
sleep, isn't it?
They made me sleep in a cubby hole.
They did. They just stuffed me in a little corner.
You fit.
I
So
did.
what?
and
Was it comfortable?
Will said no.
Yeah,
Will said no
well,
one
okay.
puts me in the.
Go ahead.
Will said no one puts me in the cubby, so he slept on the couch with Coco on his chest all night long.
That's a comfortable couch, let me tell you.
No one puts baby in the cubby.
Yeah, right.
They have a really nice fifth wheel for anyone who hasn't seen it already. It's beautiful. It's like a house inside.
There we go.
It is a house. It's
Yeah.
got bathrooms. It's got a sink. It's got washer and dryer hookup.
Two
Does it have a
bathrooms.
dishwasher?
No.
Yeah, you, Will.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
the
that's it.
dishwasher.
2 bathrooms and a garage.
And I was on the 3rd floor suite. It was awesome.
Yeah.
In the penthouse.
I was in the penthouse. It was awesome.
The 3rd floor suite. I love
Yeah.
it.
It
Yeah.
is sweet.
Yep.
It was sweet.
I think
Will Fly is the two-legged. He could be the two-legged dishwasher.
Is that some sort of shot on me, Linda?
I've been called worse. Walter says hi from Australia to you, Savannah.
Oh, hi.
all the way from Australia. Hey, I think I did the right thing and bought a 6x12 pair trailer. That way there's only room for me and my wife, no one else. I think that worked out great.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Mark to make me one of those nice ones for the bed of my truck.
Have you
think I'm
seen
gonna-
his new
Be waiting
Have
for a
you
long
seen his-
time.
have you seen the box that he built for the back of his truck? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you
Yeah,
did.
he had it at
Yeah, that
Purdy's.
thing is
Yeah, I was
I
impressed.
mean, I could probably build something like that too if I was getting paid at work to do that at work. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, what are you insinuating, Shane?
Mark was doing it
At
and
work.
doing it well.
Oh,
Kind of what we've all been insinuating. Mark, what do you really do?
Mark's like, leave me alone. I'm eating lunch.
I'm just pretending like I can't hear y'all.
Me and you both.
that box was actually all built at Ricky Sanders Racing. I built that down there.
Grandpa, what are you doing in there? That ladder, fancy wancy ladder there from Home Depot.
This is like the fanciest ladder I've ever had.
I've got one of those. They're heavier than shite, though.
Yes,
I'm
they
telling
are.
you what, those are cool ladders. I remember when I was working, yeah, and I was working at Home Depot, we sold a ton of those. Yeah, they are heavy. I've
Not
seen-
easy for one person to manipulate.
Yeah.
No.
But they're sturdy. I mean, that's what you want, right? You know,
You
what I
got
mean, you want
that.
them safe. And
Yeah,
a
I
lot
get-
of
I
my
had a-
contractors would buy them, especially if they went on sale or on Black Friday. Those would like fly out of the store. Yeah, I remember those.
You know what Sean says? You know what Sean says about that, right? That's his step ladder. He didn't know his real ladder.
That was moderately funny.
Not bad for a Shane joke.
No, not bad.
Step ladder.
Killing me.
Hey, I'm sorry if I missed it, but I don't believe I've ever met Sandy and Paul.
Okay,
I'm
that is
told that's
Pablo.
Pablo.
Oh, okay. That's Pablo.
Yes.
Okay, I did meet. I think I met Pablo at the last fly-in.
Yes.
Wasn't he in
At,
Ohio?
Pablo,
He was at Moonshiners.
no, he was at Moonshiners. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the one that helped bend out PPG Grandpa's frame
and
that
JP
tire,
Tulo's-
JP Tulo's wheel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wheel. Okay.
Yeah, he is awesome.
And put the floor. Help Mark put the flooring in my trailer.
I mean, let's just say it. He is a super dude with super skills.
Super dude. Super
Yes, he is.
skilled.
Jade nailed it on the head. In the chat, she says, "At will fly." Pablo snuggles with Mark. Pablo was staying in Mark's trailer.
Oh, that
Yeah.
Pablo. Okay.
Oh,
Snuggling. Okay.
oh, purring Pablo. Okay.
And you guys are a bunch of chicks. Funny, but very mean. Hey, I don't know how many of you guys in the chat or on the panel have ever met Mark's dad, Rick. That guy is super phenomenal.
Jerk.
Dave, I know Will has, Jade and Eric has. Savannah has not, because Savannah doesn't come to fly-ins very often.
Yeah, I think that's Mark's stepdad.
No, that's his real ladder.
That was a joke.
I know.
No, that dude is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
I will need to see a blood test though, Mark, because I don't know. The guy's
Just not
just too
adding up.
sweet.
Yeah, it does not add up, does it?
No.
No, he is a real nice guy. And I spent some time visiting with him and Mark in the trailer, and he's just a real genuine nice guy, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was really glad that Mark brought his dad when they showed up in Ohio, because I don't know what Mark and I would have talked about all alone. I mean, thank God his dad was there.
Yeah, only so long you can talk about the weather, right?
I know. I'm like, hey, Mark, how's it going? Fine. So,
So what's the humidity in Petoskey, Michigan?
Fine.
I hate it that he's not on camera or
say Michigan.
or his mic's.
Yeah, Petoskey.
Petoskey. I love it.
Uh,
I love
so
Petoskey.
So there's a question in the chat. Where's Waller? Brian is doing I think he's for a couple weeks. He's going to be in out west doing elk hunts with his brother, and so that's where he would be at. He's going to kind of back off a little bit on doing the shows because he's got so much stuff going on with his hydro, whatever, the little farm thing that he's got going on and some other things. So he's probably not going to be here as much or on Monday night show, which is clearproptv.com. But he will be in the chat from time to time and stuff like that. Just got a lot of stuff going on now. So I'm the same way. I'm trying to get back to the gym, except for I'm fat and I can't make it that far, so I don't go very often. But I want to start going, so I've started the process of thinking about going. So that should help. And yeah, I just don't. My house, I've got a few projects like the bathroom I haven't even started, and I need to. I got a bunch of things around here that I haven't done, and I don't know. I spending 3 nights a week on YouTube. It's kind of cutting into a lot of the stuff. I try not to do very much on the weekends because that's my time to myself. Like I always tell my wife, if I mow the yard, it's during the week when I get home from work, or if there's trees to be trimmed. I do all that stuff during the week, so my weekends are free. And right now, I'm kind of shortchanging myself during the week because I can't work until dark because the show's already started for either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday night. So those 3. So I only really got Thursday and Friday night. So it's kind of
Well, if I could give you a word of advice, Shane, if you're trying to decide which to start on, work on your health first, because really without that, the other stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I can't really drink beer at the gym. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
drink it when you get home.
And I just started. Like I started not drinking until 8 o'clock at night. Now I pushed it back to 9 o'clock at night. So I'm actually down to 212 now from 238.
Right on.
And all I've literally done was not drink until 8 o'clock, and now I've pushed it to 9 o'clock. Now I will say, while we were at the Airbnb on vacation, that was not the rule. Once it hit PM, so 12
and 1 second.
Point in 1 second, we started. So I actually really didn't even gain any weight. I think I'm like at 213 now or something as of this morning. So, but I swam in the pool all day long, every day, and just, I mean, we were moving around and stuff, but it wasn't like sitting on this couch for 2 hours every night and doing nothing. So I don't know. My goal is to hit 200, but I need to go to the gym to do that. So until I start going to the gym, we quit going to the gym before because they were requiring you to wear a mask the entire time you're at the gym. What?
Nope.
I can't do 1,000 steps on the Stairmaster with a mask on. I can barely do it with my lungs already. So I'm gonna try to shorten my breath and ask me to. No, I just can't do it.
What was up with that mask, Dave, you had on?
I was gonna try to do something funny earlier, and I decided against it.
Well, now you got my curiosity up.
That was it. Just I didn't know, with all the stuff in the news these days, I wasn't sure what Shane's policy was tonight. It's been a while since I've been in the chat, so I was prepared.
I got news for you. I'm not moderated, nor will I ever be. So whatever, dude. I don't really care. I mean,
hey, love you
honestly,
too, man.
I don't try to cuss on here. Not that anybody can or can't. I don't really care. I don't do it because like Linda's on here and I respect her. She doesn't really, I don't know. I hold back a little bit because it's not a negative thing, but I know Linda's kind of a churchy going person, and then we got Sean. That diaper.
I'm churchy.
Sean, that diaper.
I'm churchy.
You're what?
I'm churchy.
Drink some water.
That's right. Me and Sean,
Hey.
we're churchy.
We're churchy people.
We're churchy. Yeah. There you go.
Sean just has holes in his pants. He thinks they're holy, and that's what he wears to church.
You know it.
Hey, I've been known to throw that F word here and there. Okay, I'm
What?
not
No.
no angel. Okay.
Linda,
I can throw
let
the
me tell you
F word
how
out
Linda
there
says.
sometimes. Oh,
Linda's like, I put the FU in fun. That's Linda's cursing.
You guys scared
Linda
Martha
puts the
away.
Rick in frick.
See, I just let it out there on chat. I said, hey, I can throw the F-bomb out there, but I do it in my own space, okay?
Good, because there's a child on this show
Oh my-
tonight. So keep your usual
Oh my
swearing
God,
to
I do
yourself.
not, yeah, I don't, yeah, you never see me on any shows like doing that. No.
Yeah, but you said the F word.
Only on the pre-shows, only on the shows that are not out there public, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
PPG-13 shows.
PPG 13.
Hey,
Exactly.
I have a request that Savannah stops talking so much. I mean, none of us can get a word in here.
Yeah, really, shut up already, kid.
Yeah, it's annoying.
There you
You
go.
would think with her
Although
dad,
it's better
who
than
never
hearing her
stops-
dad drone along. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, you know. Good Lord.
So talk about something you know about, like what's new on the Disney Channel.
No, softball. Let's talk about softball.
Okay,
Give me a softball chant. We need a pitcher, not a belly itcher. Look, Savannah's like, oh, they're really talking to me. Guys, come back. Come back, guys. Savannah, give us a
So knock on their door loudly and tell them to come back.
Savannah, give us a cheer. Or not a cheer, a chant for softball.
Really do those. On our team, we didn't do those this year.
Did you win?
Most of the games, yeah, we did.
Savannah, you got to get closer to the camera so we can hear you.
Oh, I said most of the games, yeah, we did.
Except for the ones you lost, right?
Yeah.
Now see, if you would have done a chant, you would have won those too.
Yeah, true.
Yep. So it works. What position do you play?
Like the right field or left field and short spot. Yeah.
Short spot?
What is that called?
Shortstop?
Short stop. Sorry.
I knew it.
No, you didn't just say short spot.
He did. Yeah, we have it recorded.
Well, one thing is you'll never say it again, right? So good.
I probably will, but
Dude, don't say
Are
it on
you
this show.
Are you a right-handed or a left-handed batter?
right-handed.
All right. Well, you're not that good then, because I'm a left-handed. Just so you know.
All right, get
Oh,
the hell
yeah.
out of here. Get. You're out. Ah.
My mom was right-handed, but she would always bat left-handed. I guess that's a thing.
Hmm?
Oh, Lordy, look who's back. Oh,
Shane's a switch hitter, from what I hear.
I am. Yeah. I go from Krista to Denise and no problem. I mean, what?
Oh!
hello.
Who's playing the ladies arcade game?
What?
What? What is that?
What is what?
Whose microphone?
That was
Whose
Dave.
microphone was just?
Not
Dave, what
mine.
happened?
It's not me.
It was Dave. Well, you gotta say something.
Say something.
You're on
Say
mute.
something, I'm giving up on you.
I think he's
Hello? Yeah, everybody else is all, should I jump out and jump back in?
there, you're back.
You're
Ish.
good now.
I'll take that robotic sound as a yes.
Oh, now we lied. You're back to gargling.
Someone at the front door.
No, I'm going to the back door.
Where's Jade?
She's in the chat. She's sitting next to me. She doesn't want to be seen on TV because why? What would you like me to tell him? Oh, because she's tired.
Aw,
Oh,
love you, Jade.
Well, we'll contact your agent, Jade,
Right.
and see. if we can
I mean,
schedule-
ever since this whole show thing, it's like, Hello.
Who
I
are
don't know-
you?
Yeah, I don't know these people. No, she just
The Academy.
right.
I know I haven't even ate dinner yet. It's already 9:30.
Hey, you're in your own home. You get to do whatever you want when
That's right, Will.
you can
That's
even drop
right.
the F-bomb.
My own space,
Yeah.
everything. Well, finally I can start eating better because stay with mom and dad. It's different. And I don't always eat all the food that they eat. So I kind of eat my stuff or whatever. But now I can, yeah. In fact, me and my son's girlfriend, we went to the grocery store today and I picked up, start stocking up. You never realize, like things you take for granted for. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I gotta restock everything. So,
Yeah.
and then I bought a skillet from Amazon. So I bought a pot and pan set and everything from Target a couple days ago. And so we've just been shopping and it's fun. I'm
Good.
having a good time with it. And now
Man, I moved out and my first meal, I think, was made by Oreo. I loved
what?
it.
Oreo.
I said I moved out and my first meal was made by Oreo. I mean, I was like, yes, no more skinless, boneless chicken with no salt. It was like
Oh,
no more
okay.
vegetables, no more. I'm eating Hershey bars. I mean, you can tell, but
Yeah, he turned out just fine.
I turned out just fine, I guess.
When I leave to go, if I go to one of these fly-ins and Krista doesn't come, you know what she eats the entire time for dinner? Frozen pot pies, like out of the cardboard box thing. I'm like,
no, man, those Marie
yeah, the
calendars,
pot pie.
those are good.
Yeah,
Never.
no,
Marie
they're
calendars. Who can afford Marie calendars? We always have to have the Swanson ones for 99 cents.
Oh, the banquet
Yeah.
stuff. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've
Do they
never
still-
liked
They
hot
still
pot.
make those dinners, Swansons? They still make those
Sure.
frozen dinners?
Well, hell
Sure.
yeah. You want to see a freezer full of them? Here, hold on.
They're right next to the ramen
Ever
noodles.
since you,
I didn't think that, yeah. Do you know what? I got to tell you really quick though, you guys. I was unpacking boxes, and everything that you do. And some stuff you have stored like for years and you don't even realize it. And I open up this box and I have all my albums. Okay, I'm aging myself. I have all my albums that I got from like Columbia Records. I used to order.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
See?
for a
Okay,
penny,
and I have all these cool albums, which are collectors, and then I still have the 45 records.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with
And
that. They're
so-
going to be worth a lot of money someday.
Oh,
I got rid of all of mine like years ago because I just didn't have room for them.
did you have the
Miss Linda.
45s and the
and my
albums?
Star Wars figures.
Miss Linda. Tony wants to know: do you have a lava lamp?
Have a what?
A lava lamp.
No, I don't. Should I get one?
I think he's.
They're
I think
coming
he's
back now. They're coming back.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been able to buy those at Walmart for a while
I
now.
can see them. We used to sell them at Home Depot. The lava lamps. Yeah, that's so funny, Tony. Yeah, I remember. I think they're much nicer now, but they call them a different name. But
No,
Yeah.
they made a comeback.
The
10,
lava
15,
lamps?
How
yeah,
about those
10, 15
gloves?
very
years ago.
soothing and supposed to help you sleep and all that stuff.
the trend.
Yeah.
The trend with lava lamps just go up and down. They kind of heat up and then cool off.
Man,
Turn on, turn off. Come on.
I don't know.
So is this the last episode? Show 30?
It's kind of heated.
I know you're spending a lot of time on YouTube these days, Shane. Maybe it's time to hang it up.
On a lava lamp, I can do it. Man, Krista had a lava lamp when I met her. I think.
That wasn't a lava lamp. Did it
Dude.
have like it? Did it have an oily coating on the outside? That wasn't a lava lamp.
Oh
Shane
my
kept
God.
saying, I think I'm heating it up, but I don't know.
Lava
See, you
lamps.
guys have corrupted Eric because he would never say something like that. When
Lava
when I
lamps
first
did
met
not take C-cell batteries.
him.
The
See?
lava lamp.
Talking D, right?
That's
I
the
don't
more
think I've
powerful
Calm down,
version.
going up. Yeah, the lava lamp.
Walter.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh
John.
my God,
John, have a
Jade.
Hey, you know, those mirror tiles used to be really huge too back in the 70s. Everybody, the mirror tiles?
No.
What the heck?
No.
Who like even invented those? The mirror
they are.
tiles.
What are they?
That was big.
Did you have to put
bucks then.
25 cents into the bed too?
Those are cool.
Lit-
Don't knock the shaking beds. Those were awesome. I wish they'd bring those back.
Oh, they're still around. They're still around. You just got to know where to look.
Oh,
Usually
love
places
stuff
that
it
rent
in.
by the hour
Yep.
from the
There you
movies.
I don't think I've never seen one in person, to be honest with you.
Really?
After I put my own sheets and my own comforter on there, then I think I'd give it a shot. But it was only after.
Well, if you would, if you turn the lava lamp on, the bed will shake.
Or catch on fire.
Shane's lava lamp. Yeah.
Okay, so who all had well, I'm probably aging myself, but a water bed.
That's
Anybody?
not that.
Oh, I
that's
love
not
water
that
bed.
old.
Did you have a water bed? Anybody ever have water
Yes.
bed?
Yes.
Because if
Yes.
you didn't, you missed out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
water
They're
beds
very
are awesome.
comfortable.
I had both non-waveless and then waveless as I got a little older.
The water bed, but you had to have the heater on. The heater.
Right here. Heater.
Yeah, I had the ones that didn't have any baffles at all. It was just one big balloon that you slept in. I think it was a queen size. Amazing. Loved it.
Yeah, they were baffling though.
Yeah. You just
That's a Shane joke.
you take the garden hose, just attach it to the bed and fill it up and
Yep, the good old days.
tell me what.
With
Sean,
water.
you're on your one wheel, aren't you?
No, I'm on the 9 box.
I'm like,
The
how's
Segway.
he moving back and forth so fast? Oh, okay. Show off.
Oh, he's on a water bed.
I'm on a water bed.
No baffles. All right. So who's old enough here? Linda, I know you might be, but the old TV dinners, the trays that had both the
Yes.
pudding, they had
Yes.
the pudding and the applesauce and probably some sort of
Yes.
meat with
Yeah.
And-
gravy.
And it was
Yeah.
all on a foil. It was all foil
Yeah.
because you had to put it in the
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Segregated.
you would always have to push the corn out of the brownie.
Yeah,
Yes.
that brownie would get really
My-
hard. too.
Another Shane joke. My brownies usually have corn in them. But
Okay. Okay, so tell me, how safe could be Jiffy Pop popcorn?
I was
Okay.
just thinking that. Remember the one you got to shake back and forth on the
Yeah.
stove?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
how
Jiffy
safe
Pop.
was that?
Yeah.
Go. You're 8 years old. Go
Mom,
go make
yep.
some popcorn on the stove, on the gas stove, you know?
Yeah. Mom gives you a knife to cut through that tin foil that's got all that lava hot
Yeah,
steam
the
that comes out in your
smell,
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even think they make those anymore.
Yes,
I
they
don't
do.
think
They do.
I don't know if you
They
can
do.
Jiffy
Yeah.
Pop.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Oh, they got them. They got them.
Yeah, but now there's warnings that if you live in California, there's a chance you can get cancer and
What?
Yeah, well, the Jiffy Pop's probably microwavable now. I bet they don't make it like you can put it on the stove anymore.
Isn't there a chance you can get cancer no matter what you eat?
Well, I mean, if you
Pretty
live
much.
in California, there's a chance you can get cancer. I'd move out of the state of California immediately.
right.
Heck,
know?
they used to talk
Hey,
about
you-
bacon with that.
Everything over in California can give you cancer, it seems like.
Well,
Hey,
if you
Yeah.
did you guys know, true story, did you guys know you can take 100 if you take a stainless steel, that's a high quality stainless steel pot or bowl or whatever,
Okay.
and stick it in the microwave, it will just heat up like anything else normally.
If it's stainless.
If it's stainless, it can't have some stupid little zinc screw on the handle or something. If it's just a stainless steel bowl, you can stick it in the microwave.
Really?
True.
Yeah, my cat found that out the hard way.
Don't put the cat in the microwave.
Whoops. Now
I
you
don't
tell me.
think, you know,
Another
not supposed to
JP
put it.
video.
But his
don't
fur
put it-
was wet.
Don't put aluminum foil in the microwave. That's not good either.
And don't chew it either as a dare.
I chew it. I've chewed it as a dare. What's wrong with chewing? I've never understood that.
If you have a filling,
I don't have fillings.
an older metal filling, yeah, it gives you
Goes
the
right to the
worst
nerve, doesn't it?
sensation. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any. I don't have
It's
any
like
fillings. I got
it's like
all my.
putting a lava lamp up your
real
rear
teeth.
end.
Hey.
I can't believe you
And
actually went there,
coined
Dave.
bed.
No. No.
Here all night long, I'm so glad I invited DP tonight, and then he just goes and ruins that idea.
Right?
Like lava lamp.
Whoops.
If you were to do that, Dave, I would assume it'd rectum damn near kill you.
Well, I thought that's what you were saying you and Krista partook in back in the day. No?
No,
I think
really
we all
did
thought
have-
that.
Tony
I think we
Marzano
had-
says if you put popcorn in a brown paper bag in a microwave, it makes pretty good popcorn. I didn't really think about doing that. That's interesting.
Well, sure.
Yeah, I mean, because you get those bags, those whatever bags, throw them in the microwave. So, I mean, it's basically the same thing, I guess, but it's got all the oil and stuff mixed into it too.
Yeah.
So you just put a little oil in it.
Unless you want to air pop.
I don't
Oh,
like
you
the
remember the air
microwave
poppers?
popcorn.
Yeah,
Yes.
when those first came out, that was cool.
What came out? What was
The
it?
yellow air poppers.
Yeah, the hot air
Oh, yeah,
poppers.
yeah. The first ones. Yes.
And then
Yeah.
have a little
Now,
thing for the
honestly,
butter.
that was the worst tasting popcorn. It was like no flavor. Come on, it didn't
Well,
taste.
that's what
anything
you
like
had the
that.
butter. You had the butter reservoir there that heated as it cooked the
Yeah.
popcorn.
I know,
Yeah,
but the
definitely.
butter didn't even taste like theater style butter.
Well, no, because that's not
Krista
butter.
used to work-
Oh, I know. I
Krista
want.
used to be in charge. Krista was in charge of the popcorn making at the movie theater when we met. She worked at Walgreens and she worked at the movie theater. That girl knows how to make some popcorn. Just saying.
Right? Hey, Angela said she cut up a Stretch Armstrong just to see what was inside. Okay,
Yes, and it
I
was
want to
red.
It's a
know.
red gel. It's
Oh.
a red
Yes.
gel
Yep,
because I've
it
done
is.
the same thing.
Yeah,
I
I
cut up
didn't
the
cut it
stretch
though.
arm
I just
monster.
stretched it too far. If you stretched it too far, it would do the
Will's always doing that.
stretching
Stretch
it
too far.
Stretch it too far, Will.
Something's gonna
We're
come
talking
out.
about
But
making
yes,
popcorn.
I cut open my stretch arm monster. And, just
I
his arm.
knew that was coming.
I paid for it later with my motorcycle accident. He was like, "Aha! Now you've got one limb missing."
Karma.
As
I,
if
I
I
would
kept
tell you,
it.
I would tell you a funny joke. It's funny to me because it was funny at the time. But I loved my Stretch Armstrong, and I took it up to my grandpa's house, and he just got out of the car and he wondered what I was playing with, and I showed him it was the squishy Stretch Armstrong, and my cousin dared him to punch it as hard as he could. And man, he wailed off and punched that thing as hard as he could. And I don't know if you've ever tried that with a Stretch Armstrong, but it's like hitting a freaking brick.
Yes.
He never did that again. Poor guy.
How big? I don't remember those things being that big. They were only like 12 inches tall, weren't they?
Yeah, about a foot.
Well,
Mhm.
we were small, so they looked massive.
Yeah, like the big wheel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Now we all know why I'm trying to lose weight.
Everybody have a big wheel?
Heck yeah.
I had something
Green
called
machine.
a green machine.
Yeah, green machine
Oh
with
my
the
God,
with
yeah,
the
the
shifter
green machine.
or the brake, the hand brake.
The handle.
They had the coolest commercials, I have to admit. I always envied,
Yeah, I had the big wheel and I was a big wheel supporter, but when I saw that green machine, man, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I had the green machine growing up, and I ran the wheels off that thing. I couldn't. We lived on top of this little hill. It wasn't very big, but again, as a little kid, it was a mountain. And you get to the bottom of that thing, and you just pull one side or the other, and just go into a freaking 360 out of control spin, and hit the curb, go into the grass, push it up the hill again, and do it all over. That was some of my my best childhood memories on that thing.
Yeah, flip off that thing and land in the street. Nowadays, if a kid did that, you know, they would get a little cut on their hand. They'd have to go inside and relax they'd have a timeout or something. Always
I still have
counseling.
Yeah.
I still have a scar right in the middle of my chest. I decided to ride my brother's grown-up 10-speed bicycle, and I could barely, like, as soon as the pedals went to the bottom of the rotation, my feet were barely on the pegs, and I lost control, hit a mailbox right in the corner of my chest. And yeah, that was the last time I rode that bike. But it was fun up until then.
Tony said, what about the Bionic Man where you look through his head?
Yes.
The
the X-ray vision.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
Or was it X-ray vision? No. Yeah, the Steve Austin.
Yeah.
He had the eye. Yeah.
$6
So-
million man.
Yeah. Yep. You'd look through the back of his head, and he had little rubber panels on his arms and legs that you could peel off that show all the electronics and the pneumatics inside.
Oh, yes.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Or hydraulics.
Y'all remember this right here? I got one of these things. I brought it in here just so I could work on it. And do you guys remember what this is?
My
A
grandfather
snowblower.
made me cut their grass with one of those, Sean.
Yeah, but you didn't have a segue while you were doing it.
I sure as heck didn't. I still don't.
Oh, but now with the Segway, now it's a powered, lawnmower that doesn't take gas.
Hey, you could sell that on eBay. Make some money, Sean.
Yeah, $200.
And it comes with a grandpa.
Grandpa.
Comes with a slave
Yeah.
that you can have cut your grass whenever you want.
Mark H, the original yard darts, with the point, you'd throw them straight up and everybody would scatter.
Yeah.
And whoever ended up with it in their head won.
Yeah.
At
You'd
Bad
be able to get
Apples,
hurt when you
Bad
do it.
Apples this year, there was a guy at Bad Apples that had the original lawn darts, and I played a couple rounds with them at Bad Apples.
Yes,
I
they
think
were
it was
called
before-
jarts with a J.
Yeah.
Correct.
I don't know why what the J means, but jarts was the name of them.
Oh, yeah.
They trademarked charts. They couldn't trademark darts because,
Oh, because of darts.
Making me dizzy, Sean.
hey, it anyway
That's
that
just the alcohol.
Oh yeah, Linda, did you already open up a bottle of wine to your new apartment or what?
What's that? What?
Did you open up a bottle of wine for your first night in your apartment?
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought you were supposed to smash the bottle of wine like on a corner.
Oh,
that's when you
It's not a
no, it's more like, I had my little, this is what I opened up. I know it's huge. I can get it out of my fridge here. But I first got in my apartment, I was celebrating, with my little bottle of Chardonnay.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
counts.
here we go. That's it. That's it.
should have got
That's
yourself
how
a
I
box.
roll.
Get a box of Chardonnay.
Yeah, that's
But-
like 3.5 bottles in a box, Linda, and it lasts forever.
hey, no, I got it all covered. I got a box sitting in the fridge. Yes. That's just my, celebration backup.
That's just your
wine.
tune-up bottle.
Yeah. That's it. That's it, you guys. I had so much fun tonight. I had to jump on here. Like I said, my poor son, he's trying to get my, cable going and it was just, yeah. He has to go get that little part, the
HDMI cable.
yeah. For whatever reason, it wasn't in the box, and because it was my TV that I had when I was in Arizona and all that stuff. So he's
Hey,
gonna go pick
Linda.
that up and take care of
He's
that
not,
tomorrow.
he's not downstairs waiting in the car for you, is he?
No, no.
Be down in a
Poor guy.
minute, son.
Right?
It's like, oh crap, yeah.
Oh, no. I told him, I said, don't worry about it. Just, he's got my internet going, but I don't know how to, I have all my passwords and stuff, but I don't know how to get on there to set it up. And so his girlfriend, Leslie, she gets off work, she'll come by and whatever, we'll figure it. She'll help me get all set up. But I have all my passwords and stuff, but I don't know how to, my computer, but I don't know how to start my internet as far as putting the passwords in and stuff. And I don't want to screw it up. So I'll just
Let the
wait.
kid do it.
You know what I mean? You get on there and you have to click, well, go to here, go to there. And I'm just like, I'll just wait. Because you do a lot, you do everything from your phone anymore. So, that kind of thing. But I'm going to say bye-bye to everybody. I got to eat something
Okay.
here and I've been running all day. And
Gotta go crack open that box of wine.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we know what's going on, Linda. Go ahead.
But I'm gonna just say he's the best move I ever made. And I'm gonna say peace out to you guys and my chatters. I love y'all, and I'll see you this week.
Good night, Linda.
Good
All
night,
right,
Linda.
Linda,
Have a
don't
good
forget,
one.
Linda, don't forget, rent is due on the 1st of the month.
I know, exactly. In fact, well, my landlord came by yesterday. I got to meet her and she's super nice. And yeah, she, helped me take care of everything. And it's pretty cool. So
They're
like I
all
said,
nice, as long as you continue to make that monthly payment.
Absolutely.
I know.
That goes a long way to,
Like I said, I'm like totally blessed and it's all coming together. And my son and his girlfriend, they're going to help me. They're going to get me a new computer soon. And they're going to look for one and all that so that I have better Zoomy shows. So that's what happens when you drink too much. Back in the day, when your partner come home
Pretty much
and
everything.
you have the spinnies. That is like, yeah.
you could open.
All right,
the
Miss
book,
Linda.
There's a whole big world out there to explore.
That brought back nightmares. I'm like, oh gosh, yeah.
You also become a parent when you drink too much.
Apparently.
All right, you guys should be safe. I'll see y'all later. God bless.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, let's party now.
Is this still being recorded?
I'm excited for
Yes, we're still recording. We only got 3 minutes left of the show anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, she won't come back and watch the end of it.
Oh, look at Dave trying to be like Linda. I'm going to drink some wine too.
It's grape juice.
Oh,
It's
my
prune-
bad.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
prune juice. I'm really trying to be like Linda. It's prune juice.
Oh, man.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Walter.
Linda.
Walter woke up this morning in a flirty mood, man. I've been watching the chat. I'm like, dude,
Walter's horned up.
oh, he's like, hey, never mind. I got to pass. Oh,
Yep.
real quick. Let me show you these lights I got for my paramotor.
So Sean, you took my advice there. Exploring the neighborhood. That's nice.
I was done and I got to drive back to my house. So,
I thought you
What
were
do you
at
mean
your
drive
house.
back to your house? Did you take over the neighbor's garage?
His neighbors are gone on vacation.
Right.
we
I
bought,
just did some remodeling in there for you. I hope you like it.
we bought a standalone garage.
So just a garage out in the middle of nowhere?
Just a garage.
Cool.
So that garage, I call that my facility.
That's a man cave.
Yep.
Does it have plumbing?
Well, there's a bucket, so
That's a yes. Oh, Shane, you got one of those little police car strobes.
Yes, I did.
They look like they're
And
way
Brian-
bigger than that on the page.
No, that's, I mean, literally
That's it.
that big. So Brian's coming over tomorrow. He's got, I guess, a battery that he hooks up to it, and then you can sync this light and this light. I actually have one that's white and one that's green because I got to have green. So he's got them to where they do different patterns and everything, and they sync with one another. So if you want both of them to go off at the same time or opposite or what have you. So this is it. I'm not sure. He told me I didn't need the mounting bracket for it. He said he's going to, the way that he did his, it was with zip ties or something. I don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow. I think I'm going to videotape it and do a how-to. And these were, with shipping and everything, I want to say each one of these were about $42 a piece. So if you really just wanted one, you can do this. But I don't know everything, all the costs. I can tell you what I paid for these were about $42 with shipping and everything. The ones that I've seen on his paramotor during flight was phenomenal. I was really shocked. I could actually see like his wing was lighting up, and it was pretty, they're pretty intense. So hopefully I get everything hooked up tomorrow and I can do a how-to video.
That would be awesome.
Cool.
Did it come with a controller of any
No.
kind?
Nope, I bought just that light. I bought 2 of those lights. I'm not sure what Brian has or what he did to his to get him to do that. Like I said, I'll do a video on it tomorrow, and hopefully it's got to be cheaper. I mean, some of these lights are almost $200, and it's just for one light. I don't know.
No. I just bought
I'm
one
just
for
pointing out-
$34.
Right. I'm trying to just get the brightest light. I've been flying with that firehouse or firestorm, whatever, little beacon on my helmet. And that truly is
Firehouse.
not. Yeah, that truly is not
No.
really.
No, that's good because that's the one I just bought.
House?
Firehouse Technology Arc White Strobe.
Yeah, I had one of those on my helmet for exactly 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It
Well,
was
nothing but
then
the
what
positive feedback, huh, DP?
Yeah. The only positive feedback I had on that was from a Tom Kubat video, and it was listed under his gear as the brightest strobe ever. So I thought, well, shit, that's good. And I wanted to get a Hunter strobe, but they're sold out. So
Yeah,
I
that
just kind of thought, well, I'm going to get something just so I have something. It's visible, for 3 miles minimum. And so I'll be legal. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Here's my strobe.
God, Shane.
That ain't very bright.
that
I mean, really,
video-
it's not.
that video of his equipment was made in 2002, but that's all right.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah,
probably changed them
keep
too.
piling on.
Don't they have a housing for it now, or is it just basically the bare bones electronics like it used to be? Like it had a little circuit
only
board and
housing-
the light.
The only housing this one came with was when I put clear tape around it to keep the water out of it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's literally just a motherboard, a turn on off button, and that's about it.
Well, that's what I had, but is that what you got, Dave?
That's what I have coming.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw it away
No,
because
it's
Eric laughed at me.
I didn't laugh at you.
did.
Hey, I don't have anything that's much better. I'm interested in seeing what Shane has. I kind of looked at those. I liked them, but I didn't want to be the first guy to buy them.
Brian bought his, and I'm telling you right now, we took off. Well, he took off first, and he was probably a better part of a mile away when I got up in the air, and I could see his wing light up. And he has one on top of his cage and on the very bottom of his cage, right below his gas tank. And every time the one at the bottom of his gas tank flickered, I could literally see his outline from the flash. I was like, okay, I'm sold. I was just like, because I don't necessarily fly right at 30 minutes before or after sunrise or sunset, but there's no reason why I can't have these running the entire time that I'm flying, just to be safe, even if you were to do a midday flight. It's still something that
I'm with you,
Oh.
Shane. I do the same thing.
And not for nothing, but Sean Navsker says y'all should check out the Guardian Angel strobe.
That's what I use.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been very pleased with it.
I
The
will-
only thing I don't know that it is a true 3 statute mile strobe. I'm not saying it's not. I just don't know for a fact that it is, because it's not, marketed as that.
It says over 2 mile visibility. I'm looking at the ad for it right now. Over 2 miles. So, but then again, this ad on Amazon says visible in all directions up to 5 miles away. So
What are you looking at? Which one?
yours, the Guardian Angel.
Yeah, that thing has been
Well,
that freaking solid. I'm not-
Guardian Angel Elite Series is what this says.
I think that's what I've got. It's like rectangular.
Get in your yard.
Yeah. Easy, Grandpa.
He wanted to get out of his
Oh.
yard. He doesn't get to go out of his yard, bad dog. See, this is my garage right here. So, all my paramotor stuff is out of the garage, and it's just a bare bones.
That's the stand together garage.
Yeah.
You have security on your garage where all your paramotor stuff is?
I got all sorts of security.
And scratch that idea.
Guess you don't need the address now.
I got security in this garage, all over.
All
the
you
place.
need is a mask, Will.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll
Well-
review the video and go, "Oh, it was that guy in the mask that stole me blind."
Well, you got to be careful of those crossbows that you might trigger.
Oh, Indiana Jones setup, eh?
You know it.
challenge accepted.
Bring a bag of sand with you, Will.
Okay.
All right, guys, it's after 10 o'clock. I think we should roll out of here. Eric needs his beauty sleep.
That's for sure.
Tomorrow night, Eric, you want to share what tomorrow night is?
It's Wednesday. Jade, would you like to share what tomorrow night is? It's Jade's show at 7 o'clock.
8 p.m.
7 o'clock
Eastern.
Central Time, 8
Central.
p.m. Eastern. And it is Girls Just Want to Fly. And
Girls.
Girls just want to fly girls.
Yes. they
there's
do.
the guest is a girl from Ohio. And what does she do? She's a jumper? No, she's a paramotorist.
Oh.
So,
You said jumper.
We got a jumper here.
she was at Moonshiner.
He's gonna talk her down.
So that will
Be
be
funny.
tomorrow.
She gets on the show with Jade and she's like up on the ledge of a building. Sorry.
Oh, that kind of jumper.
I don't know, Jade. Keep talking. I just might do it though. I don't know.
I just want Jade to know I had no parts of this. I did laugh a little, but that's only because I was uncomfortable laughing. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow night on Jade's channel, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central time. Girls
Hit the
just
like
want to
button.
fly.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Hit the like button before you go.